I've been a trucker for 20 years now, and honestly, I loved my job. The freedom of the open road, the solitude, and the feeling of independence, it was all I ever wanted. But you know, beneath the surface, a silent struggle was brewing.
My story isn't unique. It paints a stark picture of the oftenly invisible mental health crisis affecting truck drivers worldwide. The profession is inherently challenging drivers to spend hours, days, weeks, even months away from their loved ones and friends, navigating demanding schedules and battling traffic congestion. The pressure to meet deadlines and deliver goods on time adds another layer of stress. Long hours behind the wheel, often in solitude, can lead to fatigue, boredom, and isolation. These factors, coupled with irregular sleep patterns and unhealthy eating habits, often dictated by time constraints, take a toll on both physical and mental health. Imagine spending hours confined in a small space, your world reduced to the asphalt ribbon stretching before you called a road, and constant drone of the engine, lack of social interaction, the inability to participate in family events, and constant pressure to keep moving can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and isolation. It's no surprise that truck drivers are particularly vulnerable to mental health issues. Their work environment, though seemingly romantic to some, can be a breeding ground to stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion.
Mental health crisis among truck drivers is not just anecdotal. It's backed by alarming statistics. Studies in both the UK and the USA paint a concerning picture. In the UK, a 2018 study by the University of Westminster found that 48% of truck drivers reported experiencing depression, and a staggering 63% showed symptoms of anxiety. Across the Atlantic, the situation is no less dire. A 2015 survey by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health revealed that truck drivers in the USA were twice as likely to report experiencing suicidal thoughts compared to workers in other industries. These figures highlight the urgent need for intervention and support systems tailored to the unique challenges faced by truck drivers. Ignoring these statistics is not an option. We must acknowledge the severity of the issue and work towards creating a more supportive and understanding environment for truck drivers. Their mental well-being is not just their responsibility, it's a shared responsibility of the industry, policymakers.
Despite the prevalence of mental health issues among truck drivers, there remains a pervasive stigma surrounding these conditions within the industry. Many drivers are hesitant to speak up about their struggles for fear of being perceived as weak, unreliable, or unfit for the job. This fear isn't entirely unfounded. In some cases, admitting to mental health challenges can lead to job loss, discrimination, or difficulty finding future employment. The tough guy image often associated with trucking culture further exasperates the stigma. Drivers are expected to be stoic, resilient, and able to handle any challenge thrown on their way. This expectation often prevents them from seeking help when they need it the most, leaving them to suffer in silence. Breaking down this stigma is crucial, creating a culture of support and understanding within the trucking industry, which is one reason I've started a WhatsApp group for truck drivers worldwide. Way forward. Open conversations about mental health, educational initiatives, and workplace policies that prioritize driver well-being, essential steps in the right direction.
A strong support network is crucial for maintaining mental well-being, especially in a demanding and isolating profession like trucking. Family and friends play a vital role in providing emotional support, but it's equally important for drivers to connect with others who understand the unique challenges they face. Peer support groups, whether online or in person, offer a platform for drivers to share their experiences, exchange coping strategies, and realize they are not alone in their struggles. These groups foster a sense of community and belonging, reminding drivers that they are not defined by their mental health challenges. Companies within the trucking industry also have a responsibility to create a supportive work environment. This includes promoting mental health awareness, providing access to resources, and implementing flexible scheduling options to reduce driver fatigue and burnout. Creating a culture of empathy and understanding within the trucking industry is essential for breaking down stigma and encouraging drivers to prioritize their mental well-being.
It's time to change the narrative, basically. People being silent, and instead there should be a culture of empathy, support, and proactive care. Alright? Basically, support truck drivers. They're already going through a lot. You know what I mean? Hoot at them, wave at them, be nice to them, courtesy to them. They are running the economy. You get? And yes, you've heard all of it. Isolation, pressure, up and down, shifts like duty time, and that's not a complaint, it's just observation. Creating them to be, making them vulnerable for stress, anxiety, and all of that. Alright, we're just studying the situations, then can we start to work on them? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, first time here, my name is Simon. I'm a London truck driver for loads of years. I come from Africa, and teaching trucking, talking about it, opinions on other things, current affairs, anything. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I will speak with you on the next one. Alright, stay safe, God bless.